Here's the fastest shortcut ever to making real money on the internet. Sound like a great title? Well, it is. And here's the great part about it. It's true. But let me just tell you right now, when you watch this presentation, know that it's going to be boring. Now, I know you're thinking to yourself, well, wait a minute. What's up with that? This is going to be boring. I want to see the fancy cars. I want to see the nice-looking women. Well, don't we all? Well, maybe if you're a woman, you don't want to see a nice-looking woman, but here's the point. It's not about those things. It's about truly making money, which is why you're here, right? You want to make money, don't you? Well, you need to stop going after all those different shiny objects. You need to stop looking at all the different things where people are there in the Lamborghinis showing you the $1 million house in the background that they don't even own. You need to know exactly what's working now, and I'm going to show you that. I'm talking about real money here, as in cash in your bank account that you can spend. That's what we all want. We all want to better ourselves. We all want to get to where we need to go. And unfortunately, in today's world, money helps us. And that's what we need. So we're not waiting weeks or months to get paid. We're getting paid extremely quickly. Hold on with me here and follow this through. This is amazing. This is real money, not fake monopoly money, sent directly to you as fast as you want to get started. We're talking today. You can make this happen today, right now. Watch every minute of this short video and I'll show you exactly how to do this. Stay with me. I'm going to reveal why you're not making money on the internet, as if you don't already know, but I'm just going to say it again. Why you've tried and failed, but it's not your fault. And I'm being sincere when I say that. It's not your fault. But you can change that. No matter how many courses or how much software you've bought, you're missing the one essential requirement. And let me tell you, that's what it boils down to. It's one thing. It's a simple thing, and when I show it to you, you're going to say, yeah, I knew that, but it has to be said. To make money, this most important requirement is what no one ever talks about. And even though they don't talk about it, it's real and it's the truth. The big corporations know this secret. It's how they stack up billions of dollars in sales. When you start making billions of dollars in sales, you know what you're doing. But if you're like me, when you started working out of the home, you may not necessarily know what all the big corporations know. Amazon, they raked in $48 billion in sales last year, all because they focus on this one key element. The gurus know it, but they never address it. The people that are making money, a lot of times, they keep things to themselves. It's how they pile up money week after week, why they get richer with every new product release. You want some of that money, don't you? Of course you do. As you run around in circles chasing money like a dog chasing its tail, getting more and more frustrated as the weeks and months go by. And that's what it boils down to. You get frustrated. You're working hard. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt that you're not trying. There's no doubt that you're not putting in the money investing in yourself, but it's still not working. Your bank account is getting smaller instead of bigger. All the while, there are people that are making money online. I'm one of those people, but I'm doing things differently because I understand what's being missed. Stuffing cash in their pockets day after day. Why do they get the cash while you don't? Well, I'm going to tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why and show you how to do it yourself in just a minute, but first, let me introduce myself. I'm James Renouf. Look at that picture. What a nice looking guy. Wouldn't you agree? Even if you don't think I'm Brad Pitt, and if you don't think I'm Brad Pitt, don't worry, I'm not going to get offended. I know what I'm doing. I'm making money, and let me tell you, I'm not someone that's better than you. I'm not someone that is a rocket scientist, and I'm not putting myself down. What I'm saying is, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're a man, if you're a woman, if you're black, if you're white, you're from Bangladesh, you're from New York. It doesn't matter. You can do the exact same thing. For me, I had to make something happen. And I know for you, you might be in a situation where it's not just about trying to get some second income. You really need this to happen. That's where I was at just a little while ago. My wife became pregnant. We need to make some money. And there was no ifs, ands, or buts. I wasn't going to take a second job. I needed something to happen. And what I'm going to show you is where it's at, how it's going to get you where you need to go by following this system. See, the most important thing you need to make money online, it's not about your website. It's not about getting traffic, having a blog, using video, posting on Facebook, getting Twitter followers, and all that other stuff that you're constantly bombarded with. You don't need any special skills or high-level training to understand and use this secret. You really don't. In fact, after I explain this to you and show you what to do, you'll see how you can start making money online in just a couple of minutes. And that's not a bunch of crap. This is the truth. You can do this in a couple minutes. When you watch and see what I'm going to show you, you're going to understand that this is crazy. And I'm going to use that word a lot. It is crazy, but a good crazy. Here's the most important requirement to make money in your business. ... What is it? It's buyers. No one gets paid until someone buys something. I know you understand that, but do you really truly understand that? It's not about, let me just reiterate, it's not about your traffic. It's not about the shiny object that you have. What matters is the money in your pocket. How do you get the money in your pocket? You get it from someone buying something. If you're not getting buyers, that's why you're not making money. It's that simple. You can get 1 million hits on your website. You can have 1 million friends on Facebook. But that's all smoke and mirrors. It's just a bunch of crap. It's an illusion that draws your attention away from the fact that you're not making money until someone buys. And if I could scream it, I would, but I don't want to scream in your ear. Someone has to buy from you. That's it. Everyone that tells you about the next shiny object thing, flashing the Lamborghini on the sales video, it's just a bunch of crap. You need to have buyers, period. That's your sole focus. Once I figured this part out, I still felt stuck because I thought I had to wait for buyers to find me. And that's how a lot of people are. They feel like they're throwing a dart at a board. And that's how you find buyers. It's not about that. You have to be systematic. You have to think of this as a process. I had a real, quote-unquote, aha moment. Do you know that there's thousands of people every day that post online looking for products and services they're ready to buy right now? And what I mean by posting, they're basically raising their hand in the air and saying, look, I want to give you some money. I want to give you some money. All you have to do is give me what I want. That's it. Give me what I want and I'll give you some money. These people are basically standing in line at the cash register ready to hand over their money. And this is no word of a lie. $50, $100, $500, or even $1,000 at a time, and even more than that. All day long. And they're not hidden in some cave somewhere. They're right out in the open if you know how to pull them out. They just need someone to take their money in exchange for giving them what they want. Sounds simple, right? You do that every day that you go to the grocery store. You give them money for what do you want? You need food. Well, these people need other things, not just food. And you're going to give it to them. Instead of waiting for people to find me, I could go find the people already looking to spend money and sell them what they want to buy right now. That's what we're going to do. I'm about to show you how to find these prospective buyers and get paid by them faster than you've ever seen before. Sounds pretty sweet? Huh? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe you're still skeptical. But hear me out. Go through this. I'm telling you, this is the real deal. What these quote-unquote people are ready to buy with all that cash, you can deliver them for as little as $5. Well, now when I say quote-unquote people, that's how we normally think of people online. We almost don't feel like they're real. But these are real people that you're going to make a quick connection with. You're not going to have to call them. You're not going to have to do any kind of presentation. You're going to be able to quickly and efficiently, from behind your computer in your home or wherever you're at, you're going to be able to connect with them, get their money, and you can deliver them what they want. Like I said before, that they're paying $50 to literally thousands of dollars for. you're going to give it to them. It's only going to cost you $5. And that's not a typo. You don't have to do any of the work to make what you're selling. That sounds really intriguing, and it is. You don't have to be the one that fulfills these services. You're just connecting the two parties together. You can get everything done for as little as $5, even though people are willing to pay all that money. What do you think happens to the rest of the money? You get it. You get to keep the profit for you. That's what arbitrage is all about. Someone on the left wants to pay some money. Someone on the right is able to do those services for much, much less. You make the difference in between. All you're doing is connecting the two parties. After all, if you get paid $100 and your cost is only $5, you'd pocket $95. That is a 95% profit margin. And my math might even be wrong. Maybe it is 95%. I don't know what the ROI on that is, but it's a lot. 2,000% ROI? I need a calculator. But it's huge. Okay, so I almost lost you here. You think I'm nuts for saying the cost is only going to be $5. I'm not nuts. And you can tell from listening to me and my voice, I'm not the typical person that's out there on these sales videos with the flash, with the fanciness behind them. No, I don't need that. Because I have nothing to hide. I don't need to hide behind the fancy car. I don't need to hide behind the fancy woman. What I'm doing is putting it right in front of you. Right in front of you. We're going to show you. I'm going to show you what is going down right now. This is not something that's from a year ago, like a lot of the strategies you see out there. This is working right now, and it's evergreen. It's going to continue to work. Did you ever hear of Fiverr? Fiverr.com? It's a huge resource where you can find people, like it says, willing, eager, and able to do all kinds of things. For how much? Well, you guessed it. $5. Right? Fiverr.com. Fiverr has been featured in all the major news media, including Forbes, Fox News, Time, and US News, amongst others. This is a legitimate major site. Fiverr features over 1 million gigs, they're called, that you can order from right now very quickly and efficiently. Fiverr is so huge and does so much volume that 14% of the people selling on Fiverr reported it as their primary source of income. That's a lot of people. But bear with me here. It might seem crazy that someone is happy doing all this work for $5 and is making a living doing it, but you can't argue with the real world results. But, and this is a big but, I don't want you to do the work for $5. Forget that. Scratch that. Bump that. That's not what I want. I want you to go after the people that are willing to spend their time and their hard hours of work for $5 because that's what they think their services are worth, and you connect it with the people that know that what can be done can be charged for a lot more money because they know it is, because it's something that they find difficult, because they're in a rush to get it done, whatever the reason is. There are thousands upon thousands of daily buyers that need things done that are willing to sell a premium, and there's thousands and thousands of people that are willing to do the work at a fraction of the cost that you'd be willing to do it for. Your time is worth more than $5. For other people, it isn't. You're going to bring the two together, the buyers, the people that can provide the services, and you make the difference in between. And you're going to be able to do this using this tool like it's on steroids. It is absolutely crazy, the power that's behind this. With what I'm about to show you, you'll have a huge advantage over those people, so you could turn their hard work into your easy profits. You do this by getting buyers that will pay you much more than $5. Let me introduce you to this product which is called Buyer Arbitrage 1.0. It's the fastest way ever, and I mean ever, invented to find hundreds of buyers with cash in hand ready to buy what you could be selling. We put in a simple keyword. There's so many that you can put in, but we're going to put in a keyword like web design. Web design is a keyword that many people want to be able to get services for. So we're going to put it in on both sides. We're going to click search on the right hand side, and we're going to start to see how quickly results come up. And it doesn't just have to be web design. If you look at the bottom for the suggested keywords, we're going to give you other choices, not just with whatever keyword you put up there. We're going to be able to dynamically tell you other options that you could search for in real time. So we click search in the upper right hand corner. We're going to click search in the upper left hand corner. As you can see already on the right hand side, look at how quickly we are seeing these results coming. 255, 269, 282, so on. This is literally going to populate hundreds of people that are raising their hand right now saying, I want to give you money. I just need you to provide me something. And again, you don't have to be the person to do that. In fact, that's the whole point of this. You're going to see the people on the left, they're coming up a little bit slower. Those people on the left are the people that can provide these services. So this is scouring in real time the internet to give you the buyers and the sellers, and you put them together and you match them up. So if you look, 305 people on the right hand side. Now we can do a location search. Right now this is doing this all over the world. So that's the great part about it. So you can be anywhere. It doesn't matter. You can be in Bangladesh, you can be in Australia, you can be in the United States, but you can click on one of these people and it'll bring up their listing if you want to see more, and you can also export their email addresses by clicking the export checked button in the bottom right hand corner, so you can contact them very quickly. You see the results coming up here on the left hand side. We now have 19 people and going more that have services that are going to match up with the people on the right. And if you notice the collected, means they've already sold the services at this particular time 14 times, 18 times. So these are known people that are providing this service, and you can certainly sort on any of those different columns. So this is extremely powerful because it saves you so much time and it gives you so much valuable information. And also, just by looking at the collected, for a lot of these different keywords, you're going to see people that are selling this thousands of times. And now when you know somebody's selling something for thousands of times, that's a ready-made business that you might want to get into. So just seeing this kind of information put in front of you is something that's never been done, where you can literally see what's working right now on the internet in front of you, who's making money. You're literally spying on what's working, and you can see what you could do yourself. But that's a whole nother level that you can take this. But in the very easiest sense, we take a overhead view of this. We're just connecting buyers and sellers, and we make a profit. Someone sells something for $100, you can buy it and get that exact same thing, if you see on the left hand side, for $5. So if somebody wants to have web design, they might give you literally $1,000. It's not just short money here. They can give you a lot of money, and people are willing to do it for $5 on the left hand side, and talented people. So it's amazing what people will pay for certain services on the right and what people are willing to do that for on the left. And you just have so much of a potential to see all this in front of you in real time. Now, we look at a different keyword, like article. Article is one of many you can use, okay? We can use Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Guru, SEO, videos, writer, website, help, need, looking for. These are just things I'm rattling off that all give you hundreds of different examples. And you come up here, someone's looking for an article, freelance blogger needed. Okay, you don't have to be a blogger, but there's someone on the left-hand side that will. Someone that's willing to do that for $5. And again, you can make $20 at the low end. You can make $50. You can make literally hundreds of dollars. There's people that are making thousands of dollars with this. There's someone that was given a free car for trading SEO services just by connecting the two sides. Can you imagine? Can you imagine getting a car for this? That's what's going on right now. Here's another example. Logo. Okay, we have 52 results on the right, 71 results on the left. This is just another example. Look here under the collected portion. Someone sold this for 1,000 times. Another person sold this for 1,200 times. That's a business right there. You see what they're doing? You can do the exact same thing, and you could sell it for a lot more. So you put the two of them together. You could do this yourself. There's so many different ways you can take it. But this is giving you the power. This is the tool to see what's going on right now on the internet. Who wants to buy? Who wants to sell? You connect the two, and you see literally what's happening. This is the information. This is no fluff. This is no theory. This is what's going on. This is what's working well on the internet right now. And you can tap into this, and you can make a lot of money with this. Again, it does not matter where you're coming from. It does not matter your background. Anyone can do this, and this is not something that can be oversaturated, because literally we're tapping into millions of people here with this software. You think of the keyword, you can do it. It doesn't matter where you're from, you can make this happen. Is this software cool or what? But this is a big thing you need to take in. This is not a shiny object product. This is not something to give you the warm and fuzzies for 5 minutes after purchasing that you'll end up having remorse for after a day. And that's the thing, and that's why I'm specifically staying away from the flash, because that flash draws you in. It does the same thing for me when I buy something. I see the music, I see the people, I see the lavishness. It draws me in, but that's not reality. That's a farce, that's a game. That's a game to take your money. It's not giving you the results that you need. This is real. That's a short statement, but it's very powerful. This is real. This is something that you can use to make you money. Period. Here's an example lead. I'm going to show you several here that are brought up. Once you see it on the right in that previous demo, you click on that particular item and it's going to bring up what people are literally asking for. So this person is looking for SEO services and they say, I don't want a big company. I want an individual that can do this for me. That's perfect for you. You're going to arbitrage it, get the person on the left-hand side of the tool to do it. You connect the two, you send them an email, tell them I can do what you're looking for. Done. Next. I want someone that knows about social media. Now you might not know social media. It doesn't matter. That's the thing. And maybe you do know social media. But you're going to be able to get someone that can fulfill this very quickly. Again, make the difference in the middle. This is just one of literally thousands of these leads that come up every day in real time. These are not something from 6 months ago. You click a button, you're seeing what happened right now. This person wants a virtual assistant. You don't have to be someone that works 40 hours a week being the virtual assistant. You're going to find the virtual assistant that's going to do the task that this person wants. You're going to make the difference in the middle. Someone needs a person to be a writer doing data entry. Again, you're not the writer. You're finding someone that says, I can be a writer. You're finding someone that loves to do this work. You might not be someone that likes to do data entry. You might do it to pay the bills, but there are tons of people, and I mean that love to do this. They actually enjoy it. And they're willing to do it for a small amount of money. But there's also people that are willing to pay you a lot. I keep saying the same thing over and over, but it's that simple. You're finding the buyers that pay a premium, and you find the people that do it for a lot less money, and you make the difference. It's that simple, but at the same time, it's that powerful when you combine it with the real-time results of thousands of people on a daily basis. This is something that has been put out by myself and my team, that we have had some beta testers go through it to work out any bugs, to work out any kinks, to give us any suggestions with how to improve it. We already have reviews coming back from when we put this out a week ago. This is being launched to you today, but we've had this for a certain group of people to go out there and test it, to give us the results, to say, it's not just about what I'm saying, because I can say whatever I want, but here's what real people are saying. This person's already landed 4 jobs after using this after a couple of days. 2 of the jobs they're doing themselves, and the other 2 they found someone to do them at 50% of the price. Great. And then they handpicked the job rather than sending out hundreds of emails, and that works for them. Thank you, Storm Webbent. Nice name. Next review. This is freaking amazing. You could easily sell this software for $9.97, and we agree. We could sell it for that, but we're not going to give it to you. So don't run away at seeing that $9.97 price. But that's what this person's saying for the value of this software, that it's worth that. And I firmly agree that it's worth much, much more. You're blown away. Awesome. Thank you, Clifton. Next review. They want to tell me that buyer arbitrage is the quote-unquote bomb. That's a great thing. My VA, my virtual assistant's been working for 2 days now, and they scored 3 gigs worth, or netting them, profiting them $3,000. That, I agree, that's not too shabby. Way to go. Thank you, Steve. Thank you for your warm regards. I do appreciate you. Those are just some of the testimonials coming in. I'm not going to spend all day showing all the testimonials because I know your time is valuable, and we're getting towards the end of this. But that's just showing you what's coming back right now. The power of this software is undeniable. You cannot debate it. The proof is there. It simply works to bring you the contact information of real people who are looking to buy products and services right now. Download the Buyer Arbitrage 1.0 software to your PC or Mac so it works on both platforms. Start the software and search for one of our suggested terms or use one of your own. You'll immediately and I mean immediately, see a list of people who are looking to buy that specific product or service. This is hot. Every day, this is no word of a lie, thousands of people post online looking to buy, so there is a constant supply of new buyers. This is why this is evergreen. This is why this is going to work for months on end. The buyer arbitrage software finds these buyers in real time on the internet, so you'll always be able to see the most up-to-date information. Bravo to that. You'll get the email addresses so you can contact these buyers. You can offer them exactly what they're looking for, but this is very important. This is not spam. This is not unsolicited email. These people have asked. They've raised their hand to be contacted so that they can buy what they're looking for. And you're the one that gives it to them. Once you make a deal, for example, you set up a WordPress blog. You're not having to do this. You're having someone do it for you. You're taking $100 for it. You get the $100. You pay someone $5 to do it. That's one example that can be done all day long. You make a profit of $95. Remember, you don't have to do the work. You don't have to understand how the work is even done. You can be clueless, and I mean that in a good way. You can be clueless in terms of what the actual item is that somebody wants. You might not even have ever heard of WordPress. That's fine. But someone wants it, and you find someone that can do it. Okay, here you go, guys. Have fun. I'll collect the money in between. The Fiverr quote-unquote crew will handle all this for you. You've seen the powerful buyer arbitrage software in action and how to find, in that particular example, 297 buyers in 8.9 seconds. Was 9 seconds too long for you to have to do a search? I think that's very reasonable, and that is quick to find 300 buyers. How long would it normally take you to find 300 buyers? For most people, they've never been able to do that. Now you can do it in 9 seconds. Excuse me, 8.9 seconds. So you can understand why people are surprised we don't sell this for $1,000 or more, which we could. We want you to be able to do this at an affordable price and then buy software from us in the future if you love it, which you will. We do intend to sell buyer arbitrage for $1,000 or more down the road, since we invested over $17,000 to build this. So we have a lot invested in this, but it's paid off for us already, and it's going to pay off for you. Today, you can take advantage of this incredible introductory special offer. This truly is a special offer. Today, you can get buyer arbitrage for ... Wait for it. Not 1,000, not 500, not 200, not even 100. You're going to get it for $47. That is an insane value. This is also unlimited lifetime use. It's not like you're going to be cut out 3 months from now and they say, oh, you're going to have to pay us $200 to keep using it. No, that's forever. Plus, when you purchase today, you're getting this amazing free bonus package worth $500. Bonus number 1. This is a video training that I've specifically done on how to find the most profitable buyers. Also video training on how to set up deals with monthly buyers, because when you get that recurring income, it's just gravy at that point. Also video training on strategies to make deals fast. That's what it's all about. That's the age we're living in. You want to do it fast and efficiently. You don't want this to be a long drawn out process. So that's an amazing bonus. Also, we're giving you lifetime free updates. So we've already received a lot of great items for improving the product, which we've done with our beta testers to give you this amazing product right now. But we're also going to be getting the feedback from those that buy it, specifically you. So we take that feedback and we're going to make this product even better if that's possible. But we're dedicated to this. We're not done with this tomorrow. We are sticking this through with this. The total value of this free bonus is $500, but it's yours free when you order Buyer Arbitrage 1.0 today. Scroll down under this video, enter your email address, and click the download button. Complete the short registration form, and you'll receive immediate access. Not a month from now, you're going to get it right now to Buyer Arbitrage 1.0. Plus, your order today is 100% risk-free, and I mean that. You can test drive it for 60 days completely at our risk. Use the software to find as many buyers as you want, and you make as many deals as you want. They're your buyers. But if for some reason you're not 100% thrilled, you don't think this is the best software product or product in general that you've ever purchased, just let us know. Within 60 days, you have 2 months, and you'll get a prompt, courteous refund. No questions asked, no hassle. That's how much we believe in this. We know this works and will work for you. We'll let you keep all the buyers you found using buyer arbitrage as our gift to you just for trying it out. So scroll down under this video to enter your email address and click the download button. Complete the short registration form and you'll receive immediate access to Buyer Arbitrage 1.0. So there you have it. Just as I promised, you have the missing ingredient to make real money online, get buyers fast. Most importantly, you could have the fastest way ever invented to find hundreds of cash in hand buyers. Get started now, and in just a few minutes you could be making the first deal to put cash in your pockets. Both pockets, not just one. Scroll down under this video to enter your email address and click the download button. Complete the short registration form and you'll receive immediate access to Buyer Arbitrage 1.0. I will see you and talk to you on the inside. Go for this. This is absolutely phenomenal. You will not regret it.